Oh, thanks. I stupid. Okay, I think you could hear me now. Hiya, Atlas. Welcome to the stream. Sorry, I just had my mic off. How you doing? Have you been playing? I'm just trying to, like I say, catch my breath. Been out with family, and so I'm home now and head off to the No Man's Sky galaxy. Play a little bit on my main save. How about you? You have a good day so far? Doing good. Thank you for asking, Typo. So, what have I got here? Um, we got one storage jog. Put that in here. I think 8 psychonic eggs. I'll go through those, see if there's any special ones. Um, I think yeah, the crafting stuff in the ship there. Thermic condensate we need. Um, pearl venom. Gravitino. Don't need any of that other stuff for the crafting hauler. Put some of the emerald in there. Just looking for some. No, don't need that. Don't need that. Okay. We can sell some of this then. Saving. There we go. Tried to save again or something almost. Pearl sacks, indium. Didn't do anything exciting this weekend. Didn't celebrate Easter with my uncle and aunt because my aunt's leg is having problems at the moment. Oh, that's too bad. So, uh, so you're just stuck in your foster home, is it? Did you say? Uh, with your PS5? Are you playing? Bundle of pulsing fruit. Vortex cube I don't need. Cowgirl pollen. Arc crystal. Bundle of writhers. Trunk of humming remains. Gravitino lustrous bullion. Yeah, stuck at my group home with my PS5. Oh well. Nice and quiet tonight for you. Everybody else is out doing stuff on Easter, is it? Paint, paint lily, paint lily clippings. Huh. Okay. I go get my living ship, put some there it is. What's that? Oh, that brain again, yeah. I'll put that in with the rest of these in case I want some more ships. Okay, this goes in there. This goes with that, so we'll take some of that and pass it on the freighter. Pass it. That's on the freighter. Freighter. What else I got? I got those. I got this. Keeping some on my backpack for monoliths and whatnot. Now these, 8 of them, go in there. This goes back there. This goes the freighter. This goes the freighter. And begin biogenesis. But hey, at least the warm air is coming back to Minnesota. Yeah, the weather is nice here too. A little bit of spring weather starting, eh? Minnesota. Captain Shadowhawk, welcome back to the stream. Check the weather on my iPad to see if it's warm outside. So, grafted eye node. We got heat and damage 25. I think I've got damage 27, damage 27, damage 27. Shield recharge, heat dispersion 95. Yeah, so that's not quite as good as the ones I've got. And another one. Damage. Ooh, no damage at all. I want that damage. Spewing vent node up at the top here and promote it. 337, not as good as what I've got. Crafted eye node. Grafted eyes. Where do the grafted eye? It goes down there, doesn't it? Huh. Damage 25. Still not. Moose is here. Hello, Moose. Welcome to the stream again. Pulsing heart and neural assembly go back to the exosuit. That goes the freighter. Why is that? Okay, that's the new gun. Yeah. What do we got in these? Protection, suspicious hazard protection. See what this says. 9633. I think these are much better than that. 9, 10, 10, 10. 3 is crap. Suspicious hazard protection. And I need at least 3 10s. What's, oh, that's a, neutron cannon and mining beam. Let's see what this is. Fuel efficiency only. And not much use to anybody. Okay. Fugitive starship. Come on, there we go. Suspicious package. No goods. I don't know what I got. Units and geodes, ferrite dust. Throttle jockey, subdued. Just the usual. Trying to escape to another galaxy for a few minutes or a few hours. So we've got a selenium. Let's take a look from here. We've got the ETAP D3 as the corrupted sentinels on ETAP moon. Freezing planet. It's actually a moon of Meahuzen. Meahuzen. So is this ETAP? No. Is this ETAP? Yeah, it is. And there's a portal. I don't think we want the portal really. So we'll take off to areas unexplored. trace echolocated, trace a harmonic origin. I'll land right in the trees, okay. Currently sketching my NMS character. Sketching? You're a sketch artist, are you? Character and ship. That sounds good. You gonna take a picture to post then, or are you trying to control the artwork and keep it to yourself and keep it to real media? Gravitino balls. Radiant shards. Frostwort. Haploid wheat. Now where did I put that? Highline brain here, two of them here. Let's fire one of these. Just no, they don't fire. Huh? Only fire when you're on the quest? Something like that. I don't know how I wound up with all those. Well, actually I do. I was still trying to figure it out. Might post it later, let you know if I do, but I don't really have any socks media to post it on. Never heard of socks media. No, Doc, you're doing it all wrong. You see, the important thing is not to strain yourself. Amazing advice. No joke from a cartoon. I've never social. Don't have any social media to post it on. Social media, okay. I think he meant social media. Oh, it cut you off, did it? Or you just tried to contract it and I didn't follow you. That's a beautiful planet. Love winter worlds, yeah? Well, it's kind of corrupted with purple crystals and a bunch of purple whatchamacallums, robot sentries, purple sentries. If I start shooting these, they might show up. These are Atlantidium. Not sure how you're supposed to pronounce that, but saving. Oh, there we go. got some potatoes, frozen tubers. And we got the radiant shards there. And oh, this is oxygen. A big old oxygen field. You just hold down the square button and it will harvest them all for you. Well, you gotta walk around a little bit, but hold down that button. Living fragments. Atlantidium. Atlantidium. Living fragments, eh? Well, it's different. It looks different, but it isn't. It's the same as these others. 3 and 6, 3. Okay, what's up there? Trading post. 1 hour away. You love the new corrupted planets? Get those new multi-tools and the new ships and lots of fun stuff, eh? Minutes away. Captain just like fighting sentinels. Combat oriented. You like the fighting, eh? I don't know, I get pretty tired of it and my hands get sore from running the controller for too long. It's all left up. Look at the crafting recipe page. Crafting recipe page. In here? Recipes? Refiner, complex refiner. There is no crafting recipe. Minerals and items. Is it in here? Crafting components? That's okay. This one? Oh, it's got, this is effed up here. Dihydrocycling refiner recipes. Yeah, there's way more than there used to be, I think. And extreme alloy separation. Oh, that's the process versus the ingredients. Yeah, they name the processes this. Recipe burn plant life. Simple refiner recipe. Simple recipe for a refiner that yields carbon Recipe compatible with all known refiner types. Deploy a portable. So yeah, you refine star bulb. And you produce carbon in a refiner. That's selenium to carbon. All basically the six basic crops plus condensed carbon and oxygen, fungal mold. So there's one missing. Star bulb, selenium, cactus flesh, gamma root, fungal mold. What's missing? The frost? Frostwort. What happens if you refine frostwort? And that's the fertilizers, I call them, the minerals that match the basic crops. The names, yeah, the name is the name of the recipe, nothing to do with the ingredients or the product. It's the name of the recipe. They've changed how the page is listed or whatever, but it's still essentially the same idea. Phosphorus, doxite, uranium, perfinium, pyrite. So they've got the six there, but they don't have the frostwort to carbon, which I think is a thing. Find some frostwort. Here. Put it in a refiner. Can't. Goes to glass, that's right. That's why it's not there as a carbon recipe. All the other crops go to carbon. This one goes to glass. Oh, it doesn't automatically start when you drop it in. That's good. It must be out of fuel. No? Why is it? Oh, you need 40. Right. 40 to 1. I've only got 4, so that's fine. We can probably find that recipe too then. Yeah, they've changed it around, but it's essentially the same information. The recipes. So if we find the glass product, I don't have a lot of the recipes here, but I should have that one. Find glass. Did I miss it already? I'm going the wrong way. Go sideways. Just a ton of these. Oh, I want the refiner recipes, don't I? This one. Okay, so find the glass. That down here. Silicate and frost. This is the one that I was missing then. It's here. Polish crystals is the name of the process then. 40 to 1, yeah. Yeah, so they made up recipe names for all these things, even though they're, you have to read it carefully to figure out what it yields. Pyrite from gold, and it's not in the heading. Metal restructuring, just what they call the process. make activated indium into chromatic metal. Oh, there's different just plain indium, copper, activated indium, and chlorine into salt. Oh, you don't make other metals into indium? Into chromatic metal? I thought any of those metals went. Okay. No, that's all they got. Huh. Well, yeah, if you refine the other ones, they go to chrome too, don't they? Let's see. Okay. We'll take this whole top row, maybe not the ferrite, but plain copper. 9 should be enough. Now this is, it's empty, right? And I fueled it up. So if I drop copper in there, it produces chromatic metal. That should be another recipe. Oh, cadmium doesn't go in the refiner? Oh, it will now. And it goes to chromatic metal. 1 to 1. Emerald. You can't drop it direct in the refiner. You have to put it in your backpack and then in the refiner. Huh. And we did I think this was already listed, the indium to chromatic metal. You can't put it in the backpack or in the refiner directly. So what does this say? Recipes? Okay, I got some more. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So what is it? Indium, emerald, copper. What about the cadmium? Indium, cadmium there. So indium, emerald, copper, indium, cadmium. Okay. What else do we got? Activated copper. 9 of them. Put them here and then drop them in the refiner. And it produces chromatic metal. Yeah, I thought all of these did. 1, 2, 3. So activated cadmium. Go drop it in the backpack and then drop it in there. They all do. It must be listed separately somewhere. chromatic metal. So one more. In the backpack, and then in the refinery. They all produce, okay, recipes. Oh, it inserted new ones or something. It's got them all there now, all 8 of them. So there's recipes that are, what was it before? Recipes that they don't list as blank slots, but they're not here either. I don't know. How's that work? Process sodium. Yeah, see, this is a weird recipe name called process sodium. Processes sodium into sodium nitrate. This processes crystal sulfide into sodium nitrate. That's metal processing gold into pyrite. Process carbon to condensed carbon. One, two, just 3 pages. Silicate, polished crystal, silicate powder, frost crystal. The 2 ways to make glass. Refiner yields chlorine from salt. Okay, so is there other? We got carbon across there, 7 of them. Ferrite dust. Is it all ferrite dust? Yeah. 7 of these from paraffinium, phosphorus, dioxide, uranium, ammonia, pyrite, and rusted metal. Cactus flesh, gamma root, oxygen, rusted metal. Yields carbon from condensed carbon, from selenium, from star bulb. Selenium. So it makes sense now. They have changed it, but just the labels and the titles or something. And possibly some of the blank listings are not listed as blanks. They're just left out or something. I'm not sure. So we got one more nanite recipe from runaway mold, pugnium platinum, larval core, hadal core, runaway mold, tainted metal salvage data. Hypnotic eye, living slime produces runaway mold, right? Waste material, residual goop, and viscous fluids are all done. Carbon, ferrite dust, pure ferrite, magnetized ferrite to pure ferrite, mordite to fecium back to mordite, yeah. Tritium to dihydrogen, dihydrogen jelly to dihydrogen, So probably dihydrogen to dihydrogen jelly is missing. Salt. Magnetic material, that's pure ferrite, yeah. What's this? Gold. Okay, we need to try silver and platinum. I think I've got some. Oh, from the ship you can put it directly in the refiner. Silver is not any recipe at all. There's no conversion ratio, no output. Huh. Put back in the starship. And platinum? Can put it direct in there. Oh, it made a nanite. Okay. Starship. Mold, sanded, salvage, pugnium, platinum, lava core, halo core. So I wonder what these blanks are on either side. Yeah, they have changed it to list these recipe names. I think they used to have the product name here, and the recipe window maybe was listed differently too. I'm not sure. I think it was maybe like this before too. Not totally certain what if it was. Yeah. Wonder what these blanks are. But basically, anyway, uh, if you look here, like, well, cooking. This is all the products of cooking. And I've got everything here, I think. Anything you can make by cooking, I have made it. But there is a trick to it. In recipes, you got more cooking recipes here, and you notice there's blanks. But like this blank, I've made every product, but there's multiple ways to make products, and I haven't done all the different ways to make all the different products. Different recipes make the same product. There's another blank. There's another blank. Another blank. And you see, obviously, this just soiled soup. Just another soup or stew in the middle here, probably, that I haven't figured out that produces either fibrous stew or soiled soup. And there's multiple ways of making fibrous stew. Multiple ways of making pet bait, creature pellets. And so this is probably another one, although it could be another way of, maybe not, sievert beans. I think that, yeah, sievert beans, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 are the 6 basic crops uh, cooked instead of refined, right? Yeah, 5, 6. There's the 6th one. Then you got like wires into carbon nanotubes. This is a weird thing. These silicon eggs, I don't know of any thing to do with them except sell them. That's by cooking chromatic metal on the food processor. Marrow bulbs into marrow flesh, kelp-rice. So yeah, there's 3 ways to make sugar. I've done all of those. There, more. So I'm missing maybe a way of making processed meat or baked eggs. I don't know. Four different eggs, 4 different smoked meats. Between another way there, something. Cactus nectar and sugar, flour and yeast. Strawberry and more sugar makes gra jam, right? More jam and synthetic honey. Bread, wild milk, fresh milk into cream, caramel, giant egg, delicate meringue, anomalous jam. There's another anomaly or anomalous. They overuse that word in the game. Soiled soup is kind of sounds so appetizing. Put dirty meat into a stew and you get soiled soup. Doesn't that make you hungry? Steamed vegetables, foraged mushrooms, pulpy roots. Yeah, some of them have 2 ingredients. You have to put in separate input buckets or whatever to make one product on the food processor. There's some refiners stuff like that too, I guess. More fibrous stew. So lots of stews and soups here. Fair number missing. Ma's soiled soup, said no one ever. Yeah. But, you know, maybe the Gek like it or something, eh? They have odd taste, I'm sure. Mystery meat, well, we've all had mystery meat. Even if it's kind of unappetizing too. Creamy sauce. Those different sauces are interesting. That's all creamy sauce. Oh, I went back to page 1. Yeah, so proto cream and proto cream. Proto milk. What's this one? Craw milk and proto milk both make proto cream. Butter. There's only one recipe for butter. Proto cheese. Tangy cheese. Oh, there's another proto butter from proto cream or from regular cream. Okay. Churn butter. Proto butter. Yeah, okay. 2 types of butter. sauces and extra fluffy butter. 3 different extra fluffy butter. Flour and egg and meringue. Oh, the 3 types of eggs. Sweetened butter. Yeah, where'd the sweetened butter? Down here? There it is. It's out of order. But yeah, there's if you've done anything there, you have to look in both these pages. If you remember the product, you can look up the product in the other listing there of uh, cooking material and items or whatever it is. Yeah, down here, cooking. If you remember the product, you look here uh, under materials and items. If you remember the recipe and want to remember, or you have a product and you vaguely remember accidentally producing the same thing a different way, or if you've ever done it at least, it'll be remembered in here for you. It's like your own personal cookbook, which is kind of cool. All the recipes are in here. So 1, 2, just 2. I thought there was more than that. For recipes. Didn't there used to be a ton more recipes? Like we had, we used to have 200 we got cooking products coming out of our yin yang. Process. See, it doesn't say. So we got, oh, some of these you can't produce by cooking. You have to find them. So these are all possible cooking, either products or ingredients. They're still to do with cooking though, I think. So yeah, I've found all the products and ingredients listed here. But the recipes are on that other page. Some of these are worth quite a bit too, right? Like ones I like to make are, let's see if I can find it. Mystery. Tangy cream of vegetable soup. You can make this cream of vegetable soup. You only need one ingredient, one of several possible starting ingredients, but just a stack of them, like 4 or more, and you can make cream of vegetable soup. I can sort of show you how, I think. If we find the cream of vegetable soup recipe in here, under cooking recipe. Oh, here, okay, yeah, cooking recipes. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and and most of 15. 15 screens full of 20, no, it's 7 in each row. 4 rows is 28. 28 times 15 recipes, minus a few. Is 420 minus 6 is 414 recipes for the cooking products. We only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, 9. 10 would be 280 minus 27 is what, 263 or something? So there's a lot more recipes than there are cooking items anyways, because of the duplications of results. I presume there's ways of analyzing the refiner recipes and different refiner recipes the same way. These are, yeah, simple refiner recipes are one input recipes. These refiner recipes are all 2 input. And this is all the 3 input refiner recipes. We've only got one screen of them with two less blanks, right? So 3 input recipes. I've only found a few of them. Uranium, yeah, uranium pure ferrite silver, or uranium pure ferrite gold, uranium pure ferrite platinum produces lemium, lemium, lemium. This is dirty bronze, dirty bronze, dirty bronze. I think some of the other refiner things can produce those as well. Yes, yes. We take pure ferrite silver and let's see if we can, oh, we need a 3 input refiner. Wrong. This one. What have I done? Dismiss squadron. See if we can find some more of those three input refiner recipes. I think I know a pattern for some of them. We'll take a look at that. So yeah, we need a heavy refiner, so I've got some of them. Aaronium. Refiner is back here. So I wanted to look at complex. So we got either lemium or dirty bronze from pyrite or uranium. Now, you know the 6 basic crops always come with some mineral in the same planet? And I keep them grouped together here. These 6 here, these 6 minerals, and I also actually keep them here. On the planets that you have gamma root, you always have uranium. The planet you have fungal mold, you always have ammonia. Cactus flesh pyrite, frost crystal dioxide, selenium you have phosphorus, and star bulb you have paraffinium. And I've got more, another stock of them here in my backpack. So we take some of this, and what else do we need again? Sorry, we need precious metal, right? We need the precious metal, either platinum, gold, or silver. Platinum, gold, or silver, and pure ferrite. Mix them together. So we'll just start with pure ferrite. And some silver or something. Hopefully I've got some silver handy here. Well, here's dioxide. Paraffinium, yeah. And I want some precious metal. There it is, silver. And it doesn't do anything. Huh. Astronaut Kid 972. Hi there. Welcome to the stream, Astronaut Kid. How you doing tonight? I'm just looking at some refiner recipes at the moment. That didn't work. Complex refiner recipes. Pure ferrite, uranium, and platinum. Gold or silver. Platinum, gold, or silver. Well, we'll try the different stuff. It's not paraffinium anymore. What else do we want to try in here? I already tried this. Uranium, I think, is already listed. Yeah, it's producing selenium, yeah. Why won't, oh, it's, I don't have enough pure ferrite. I need 60. Pure ferrite. Okay. Ferrite dust. I'll make 60 of them. Put the silver back in here. silver, and uranium was one we knew, right? That, yeah, that's ready to begin now. I could produce one. Takes a while. That's really slow, eh? It's like over a minute to produce one. PS5, yeah. This is a PS4 here, but PS5 is much faster, of course. They have increased refine times. They have. So put the uranium away. What else we want to try in here from those minerals? Uranium, ammonia. Oh, ammonia doesn't work. Is it only the two of them? Paraffinium? Paraffinium, yeah, the other ones don't work. Paraffinium dioxide? No. Phosphorus? Oh, no. So what's left? Uranium, ammonia. I think I tried that, didn't I? Uranium dioxide, paraffinium. So there's four. Oh, the pyrite. I think we know that one. Pyrite works for dirty bronze. My fleet glitched on the last update, and I lost my Leviathans? Really? That's weird. You mean like the frigates, Leviathans, right? Huh. Yeah. So yeah, I can't seem to follow the pattern on those to produce more 3 input. I think I have seen a few more of these 3 input recipes on the wiki or on the No Man's Sky application, but I don't remember what they are anymore. For now, I only got 1. Really, I've still got 10, I think. Where am I going? If I go here, I've got them out on, oh no I don't. And I missed one somehow. See, there's 2 here. How did I miss bringing these guys in? Yeah, I send them out 2 on each mission because of The Reddit is good help if you need for recipes, yeah, for refiner recipes. So the fleet looks like this: combat, 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 exploration, 2 exploration. So what's that? 7 combat, uh, 2 industrial, 2 trade, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 support. The reconnoiter, the Normandy classed as recon, reconnoiter, and then organics are the living ship type frigates. That temporal aberrations, organic vessels. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Still got the Normandy. Yeah, oh, good. Yeah, I don't know what mine are still fine. I don't know what would cause them to be lost for you. Bad luck, I suppose. So, let's go back to, I have an idea. Maybe it's not pure ferrite, and we can find out from my hauler, which I have stowed away in the secret space. Arc. My crafting hauler again. Not that one. This one. And it's a big hauler, right? It's got a lot of stuff in it, but this one goes here. This one goes here. So this Lemium we know how to make from 3 inputs. And maybe it's this one. Dirty bronze we make from 3 inputs. From pure ferrite and pyrite. And this is from pure ferrite and uranium. Now if you add, there's another way to make it. So this goes up here. This is not made from pure ferrite, it's made from chlorine. Ah, so that's a clue. Find chlorine here? No, here. No. It's salt and chlorine are green. I don't have them. For goodness sake. Freighter. Got the wrong way around. Freighter, and this goes in the starship. Yeah. Salt and chlorine I need. Now, do I have some salt or chlorine handy? Should have something somewhere, I think. Here. Salt. Let's take half of that. Put it in here. Make chlorine. Salt. Salt. Now that makes chlorine directly 2 to 1, but if we, does it help if we add oxygen to this? Yeah, it makes 2 to 5. Much better. And it will take another 30 seconds. Normandy looks cool. It's from some other game, right? It was a tie-in to another space game. I forget what it's called. The Normandy. So let's try chlorine. Mass Effect, okay. Now, I want to put some silver in here, or gold, or platinum. With, say, ammonia. Silver, gold, or platinum. That's in the other, no, here it is. Silver. No, that doesn't do it. So not ammonia. Not uranium. Pyrite, maybe? I don't think so, no. Doxite? No, that doesn't work either. Where'd I go? Phosphorus. No, none of these work either. It's not chlorine then. Kaizen, welcome to the stream. You got some shades on, do you? So, silver. Try this with phosphorus, paraffinium. No. Phosphorus. No. Might have to do oxygen on this instead of carbon. Try oxygen in here. Paraffinium again. No, can't get any of these three inputs to work. Reddit is good, yeah. Still got Normandy, let's go. Mass Effect. Yo, Typo. So. So anyway, yeah, you can look up almost all of those recipes for both refiner and food processor on either the No Man's Sky wiki or the No Man's Sky app that you can get for Android and iOS. So I'm not gonna worry about it anymore right now. We'll maybe fill those in some other day. So any other ship that Captain Shadow, got to go, have a good night all. See ya, Captain Shadowhawk. Thanks for dropping by. Got to go, have a good night all. Bye.
Warning. Threat detected.
Fugitive starship. Another one?
Hostile ships approaching.
Corvex casing. Frost crystal on E-tap. Yeah, where does it land? Doesn't look like it wants to land anywhere here. There's blue rings. Am I too close for landing? Yeah. There we go. Kaizen, what's the plan tonight? Hunting new ships? I've got 2 of the new ships already, and I don't really have room for more. I could show them to you. Wrong button over here. There's the last 2 here, I think. So we got that one, and we got this one. Yeah, so that's the shard epsilon phi or whatever special symbols there. A shard, anyway. Let's go to camera mode. That's easier, right? So it yeah, let's go a little further this way. And this is the other one. What is this one called? A glass soul with a little funny symbol on it as well. It seems all of them have the little funny symbols in them, Greek symbols or something. You like the red one? Yeah, the color is a bit nicer, isn't it? No, that's not what I want. Now we got something coming to invade. So yeah, it's got those red underwings and the red patch on the fuselage there. Fair bit of red anyway. But it's got the same basic central fuselage and the same sort of the cannon barrel things. I think are similar. Yeah, they're very similar. The cannons. The fuselage is a little bit different. This one has 3 lights on it, and this one has 4 lights on it. But other than that, they both got the 2 little red lights below. They both have the stripe on the side. That's the fuselage, and the cabin is actually inside those because when you get in it, the solid cabin comes down on it, and then it turns into view screens that we can see through. Okay. I haven't got the weapons built up so very well on these guys yet. They're still new. Spend all weekend looking for a specific type. Swing wings on top, tank legs, and middle skirt speeder wings. Found 2 I really like. So you're a bit of a ship hunter blood in you, is there? So yeah, those ships are not down there probably anymore. Where is... What is that? Trying to figure out what that icon is. Top center of the screen. It looks like crystals, but I don't see them here. Unless it's just those there. It's one of those is it on this planet? I don't think so. No. Went away. Needed to press the scanner or something for that, I guess. Yeah, there's another one. So Oh, geez, I ran into that critter. Boy, it's tricky to... Must be in these guys right here. No, it's not them. Scan that. This one. Hard to track down stuff like this from in the ship. Sometimes you just have to get down on the planet and get your legwork done. It's only 200 away now, so... Oh, is this multiple? No, that's not the one I was thinking of. The diggers are the one I was thinking of. This isn't a digger. Radiant shards. Retina balls. Definitely a hunter. One had the best damage potential stats a ship I've seen in 3 years with 318 core. Oh yeah. So like what have you seen for the best for regular ships? Dissonant resonator, that's what I was thinking of. That's the driller guy, right? What was the best before you saw that 318? Do you remember? Roughly, it doesn't matter the details. Make it up if you can't remember. Oh. I should use a different gun on this. That's better. Where'd my shields go?
Critical damage taken.
What? Oh, here.
Critical damage taken. Repaired.
And I lost another one?
Critical damage taken.
Darn it.
Technology recharge.
Let's get out of here. S-Class at 300 is the best you've seen before? Yeah. At S-Class that is, yeah. I'm gonna die here if I'm not careful. Oh, they're hunting now. They may have lost me. Why can't I recharge my shields? Do I not have fuel for it, or are they broken? There, the shield's healed. Let's call in a ship to protect me. For all mentioned, S-class for everything, yeah. Now, what's the matter with my shields? There's that one.
Technology recharge.
And that's 98. These shields are not broken at the moment. I just have to eat feline liver. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, like this, eh? Consume. It says it will restore 0% health. I've already got my health. Okay. I guess it's recovered while I was resting here anyway. So this multi-tool, I've got the pulse spitter, paralysis mortar, and a pulse spitter here. And it's got all 4 super slots covered by pulse spitter parts. Replaces your cores. Yeah. Well, I think yeah, I got them replaced here anyway. So I picked up some inverted mirrors and some more radiant shards. What's this then? Antidium. Geode. I've got 2 of these highlight brain, but they don't do anything right now unless you're on that quest or something where they left on D-pad. Like this. Egg is ready to hatch. There's nothing there. I just have to wait for it to cycle to another thing or something. Egg is ready to hatch. I should need to get rid of those eggs. Or top left. Yeah. 3 cores filled. In here, or 3 cores filled. Eat feline liver to consume 1% health. Restores 1% at a time. Shield lattice. Hazard. Oh, this hazard protection. It's at 100%. Yeah. Hit left. On the D-pad. Yeah, I'm hitting left, nothing happens. What do I have to aim at? Oh, consume there. That's left. Come out. Left. Weather crisp. See, I don't have any special quests going on. Left. What's anti-gravity well?
Technology recharge.
Sentinel cannon. Top left. Cores filled. Come out. Just gives me the weather. Oh yeah, the display in the corner of the screen, right? Top left. All cores filled. Hit left on DF pad. All cores filled. I see what you mean. It brings up that top left screen display, yeah. I was looking down at the bottom right one where it gives you a message for what to do next, supposedly. Which, at the moment is nothing special. Dissonance resonator. Let's try this again. Those are your defense shield cores, yeah. There's the shields and the pluses and the slidey bar, and together they all mean something. Now this thing is not going to give me anything. It's got the marked target, but it's no longer anything there. I just have to target something else, I think, to get rid of it. Now it's gone. Radiant shard. There's an evil sentinel that's not bothering me because I appear to be a good little boy at the moment. Of course, if I was half year, probably telling me, shoot it, let's have a fight. Well, not right now. That's a save beacon. Oh, I got the attention of the sentinel there by killing the hazardous flora. How far away is that? 1 hour. I guess we won't go overland for that. I might fly to it. After the shield bar goes down, the cores are each one hit till death. Yeah. And The only way to get any of that back is with like food items like liver. Moose says yes. Okay. Yeah, I haven't been playing much of the food item, eating food item. I was learning how to make it, but your shield recharge unit or shield recharge unit on your base. Oh yeah, you have to go into your base and recharge. Okay, yeah, I've seen that. Some shelters have them too, yeah. One of the things you learn how to build early on, and if you never figure out exactly what it does, it's just another thing. That may be one of the reasons that I've died several times unnecessarily or whatever. Okay, I gotta get a water, and let me just summon freighter. Land for a moment, and I get a water. Okay. Okay. So, pulsing heart node, class C. Oh, those are, yeah, living ship class C. This is neutron cannon module. Now, I was just looking at oh, now is this thing, is it? Blaze javelin. Now, there's something else. What's that? Oh, that's the other one, I think. I haven't done anything there other than give it a bunch of slots. No, that's the new rifle or whatever. The other one I call the new pistol. This is a bolt caster and a hijacked laser. Phosphorus carbon. Analysis and scanner. Yeah, I put them on the hotspots, boosted it to class S. So if I go to the Royal, it has a neutron cannon. Let's try that. Neutron cannon. Damage 14. Damage 18. Damage 15. Damage 10. So damage 14 is better than damage 10, I think. Yeah. So I'm gonna kill that. Is there anything I can do with this? I think that's about it for the neutron cannon. I don't know. I'm pretty sure this this will outperform it with the blaster, pulse spitter, and all these things, along with the paralysis mortar. We could we could and that thing as well. Any organic, inorganic that are currently stunned. Yeah, so you stun them and then hit them with the pulse spitter, and it does extra damage. 21% extra. I've been meaning to check. I've got a few bases that I think might be on these corrupted Sentinel planets by now, and I haven't visited them in a while. So go pick up some sulfur and iron here and check it out. Of course, it's a PS4, so the warps are slower than most of you would be used to. But still, they're working pretty well now, at least. Not crashing near so much as it was before 4.2 here this week. So, magnetized ferrite. Saving, there we go. And over here we got sulfurine. 2 stacks. And this is just a normal, I think. No, this is the, yeah, this is the one with the robot horses. Once they spawn in, it should be here. Like so, 2 different robot horses. Here, this will help draw in some. There's one. Oh, ion batteries for these guys. Now, I put creature pellets in the machine. Will they eat the creature pellets from the machine and they demand the batteries from you when you feed them by hand? Saving, there we go. Ticket wires. Follow me. Come on, this way. They're gonna ignore the machine. They used to work with the machines, the feeders. It's just ordinary creature pellets, though. Oh, yeah, maybe he's eating. Yeah, it looks like he got harvested. What about this other one? So you're not gonna... feed him? Undefined plant. Yeah, he ran past me to the machine, so. How about this one out here? He's not going to. Oh, yeah, maybe he is. There he goes. See, he runs past you to the machine then when he... You get too far away from the machine though, and they like respawn or something and lose interest in the feeder. You have to sort of stand around the feeder. It's not that great. There, I got a couple with that one. That light bulb. They 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 eat that one and then they come looking for more. Yeah, here's one. And he'll follow me now. They both follow me till I get near enough the feeder that they can sense food over there, even though it's creature pellets. See there, he went right past. This one will too, probably. And there he goes. There's food over there, yeah. Now there's what, 5 of them here or something. They'll make short work of the 13 food pellets in the feeder. $14 left. If you just sit back and watch them for a while, you can sort of see them eating it. And you can, sometimes you can see little animations for when they throw out another food pellet. And you can tell when it's going to run out. And when it runs out, they just sort of all wander off. It's quite interesting. Meanwhile, of course, the harvesting machine is milking them and collecting their eggs and all that stuff. Collecting clusters of wires off these guys. Yeah, they're just standing around catching the pellets as they come out. But yeah, as I showed Moose, these are the guys, the fauna records. They're the convergence sentience quotient, convergence potential. That's these guys here that you just look around a planet like this one, and you'll find probably one to fill in that square. Oh well. How many pellets have they eaten? It's still 13. That's weird. They're not using any pellets. And they've harvested 19 wires. They don't eat much, I guess, these guys. Well, I'll just leave them those 13 pellets anyway. It was like overflow in my suit anyway. I've still got a full stack of pellets. 200. And we'll go to the next base. So I've checked Sandal Starball Beach, Rocky Road's graveyard. We could take a look at that. It's just a planet with the boneyard with fossils that you can collect. I don't go here very often. We'll see if it's mutated the planet since I've been there before. You see those guys that I left with the feeder there. When I leave that base like this, it'll reset that. I don't know if there'll be anything left in any of the machines when I get back. Definitely no animals wandering around nearby till you know they respawn. And probably the food pellets I left in there were just wasted. Okay, so I just got a little base here, a little minor settlement outpost. Get up on the roof and look around.
Incoming storm.
A storm? Oh, they're still green. I haven't. What does it say about this? Discovered 5 years ago by Typo44. Well, that's been a long time. And 3 years ago. 3 years ago for the creatures. And they haven't expired at all. The way some of them, they disappear, the discoveries. So even the minerals here, I've got stuff 4 days ago. I wasn't here 4 days ago. Was I? Pretty sure I wasn't. 1 month ago? 8 months ago? 2 years, yeah, so the last 4. I didn't realize I'd been here that recently. The 3 years ago makes more sense to me. Oh well. Plants. 4 days ago it claims I was here. I don't remember that at all. Huh. Hey, Magic Within. Welcome to the stream. You brung your puppy, did you? 3 years ago. The animals are 3 years ago. I must have been asleep or something, looking at some rocks and plants. I got a flying and a underground that are undiscovered. And a storm. Nothing left visible hardly at all. A big old rifle with pastel colors, Class C. Oh, that's on the roof, I see. Yeah, I got a little, just a little stairwell between the main prefab base and the landing pad on the roof. I just went out here and there's one of the missing animals or something. That might have been the underground one even. I don't know. Okay, well, nothing special about this planet or this base, I don't think, anyway, so, other than those fossils. Rocky Roads Graveyard. Sand, water, iron, and sulfur. Now, I did that, yeah. Right, I've done that one. Nature tours I looked at recently. Anomaly 1, okay, that's... not sure which anomaly this is. It's like the divider panel things. What are they called? Separator panel things. That they're handy for decorations, you know, on a paper a wall or something. So yeah, built by a power hotspot, and we don't even have a building here, just a teleporter, storage depot with gold in it, and some separators. A bunch of floating alien inorganics. Glitching separator, yeah. I don't know what's glitchy about it. They're pretty tame, it seems. They don't move or even glow. You pick them up though, and then they're in your pack. And there's one. Glitching separator. And then you can build with it. Drop it down in your base anywhere you want. I got all sorts of crash freighter. Where'd the base go? This way, okay. Oh, I see. The base computer's by the hotspot, and then this is towards the mine, straight through the mountain. Interesting. Interesting to me, anyway. Not necessarily to any of you. That was the the anomaly base. So the dairy. I come here every so often because I've got some greenhouses and it's like, I call it a dairy farm. It's, you know, another feeding station for creatures. So maybe just put, what, 5 creature pellets in the automatic feeder and just see how many creature it attracts. While I show you the rest of the base. We won't do any other feeding. We won't do any manual feeding, just to show you how it works. When you get the right planet, it can be fairly effective. So, yeah, I actually spent some time building some of these buildings. I go out this way to the feeder. So, won't let me target it. There it is. So just put 10 in. And let it run. Meanwhile, I've got some crops. See if that guy will head for the feeders. It doesn't look like he's seen it yet. I'll get the domes first, I think. Just 4 domes. Some dirt over top of the crops, but they still grow. Come on, give it to me. So, yeah. Now, there were some plants planted in the dirt here that wound up inside the dome, and the dome will harvest them, even though they're not planted in the dome spots for stuff to have plants. Yeah, I called this base, look at that dairy. I don't know if you guys are Larry Niven fans, but Larry Niven had a book called, I think it was in Tales of Known Space. Known, Known. He had one called Mount Look at That, or something like that, that was a mountaintop that a robot surveyor had discovered. And it was an ideal climate where the robot landed for people to colonize. So they sent a colony out to this world, and they found that the robot had landed on the tippy top of a freakish mountain. Was, like 10-mile tall mountain, and the tippy top of the mountain was perfectly habitable for people, but only about, a few square miles or a few square kilometers that were habitable, and the rest of it was a much lower altitude. I don't know if it was like greenhouse heating down there or some sort of different atmosphere, too much pressure. It was totally uninhabitable outside of the tippy top of the mountain. So I built this base on top of this mountain. Even though the rest of the planet is perfectly habitable, and on this world, I got some more crops in here. Carbon, and a thing that keeps growing back here. So it's, you know, a relatively well developed base. And the original building is here. A little porch on it that's covered over for you to go out and smell the air. The landing pad, in order to not use up space, he is built out, hanging out over the cliff here. So yeah, that's base. Look at that dairy farm on top of a mountain. Down below, I got a power hotspot at the base of the mountain that I then wires. As you see, there's the power hotspot, and it's got a short-range teleporter to come out and service it if I need to, or expand it with building. And to get back up the mountain, it needs two short-range teleporters. One, it doesn't have enough range. So I built a little hut to hold the teleporters halfway up the mountainside. Now, without feeding any animals, we've got a whole bunch of animals here gathered around the feeding station. That's why I call it a dairy farm. I put 10 pellets in. There's 3 left. And there's 2 milk. There's 19 mushrooms, 9 eggs, and 48 leopard fruit. 49 from 7 pellets. So it's, if you find a planet that has high enough density of creatures, you can make quite a bit this way. Get a pretty good return for your investment or whatever. And you can actually put 200 pellets in there if you're going to be hanging around building or something. And while you're within a certain range of it, it'll keep operating and get you know, lots of harvested harvested items for very few food crystals or food pellets. So it's a dairy farm. I get milk and meat from it. Saving power by putting a foot switch in. Not that I really need it. I've got a power hotspot down there. So anyway, most of the food pellets are used already, so we'll just move on. Look at that dairy. So we got ammonia, nav data, storm crystals. Yeah, whenever I need ammonia, very rarely actually, I go here. Overall 4.2 patch. The Sentinel fights and stuff are, you know, not too bad. They didn't keep me occupied for more than a couple of days, really. What I was more favorably impacted by on 4.2 is the stability fixes they put in. I was crashing a lot, especially if I was doing like base visits on different planets. About every third planet that I would visit, I would crash. blue screen right back to the operating system. So most of that is gone now. It might still crash, but nowhere near what it was before 4.2. Extreme hazard planet. Yeah, well, it's just another skeleton base with not even a building on it. I got a landing pad, but no buildings. Oh, we got some nav data here that I mentioned in the name of the base, even the nav data. Any more? Looks like that's it. Yeah, this base is run on solar panels, so it's more important to have a switch to switch off the base terminus teleporter when you're not using it. It doesn't need power. Nav data, storm crystals, a big base I visit all the time. The indium nitrogen base I visit quite often. Sulfurine actually there I visit regularly. Runway. Runway has a special place in my heart. It might not be such a big deal to you, but this was the first base of mine that gathered a comm ball from a stranger, unknown player somehow happened to visit, and he left a comm ball that said "nice base." There are a few features here that are interesting. We've got basic wooden shack here. We got a row of triangles connecting this section to this section, so it's, you know, slightly at an odd distance and offset by half a square and all that. We got teleporter here, teleporter there through that window, and this teleporter actually just takes you to the other teleporter through the window. Teleport through the window, and this is then just sealed off for another trade terminal. You have to keep them secure, you know. You didn't know that? Oh well. This is take me down to the basement, I think. Just the front door. This is the original front door. Don't actually use it much. It's got a bunch of power generators. So this whole base is built right on a hotspot. And the other teleporter takes me down to another building. This building is one of these crystalline floor patterns that I like to get involved in. It's got basically a 12-sided, I think it's like a 12-sided. There's a hexagon, small hexagon shape in the middle, just half-width walls around. This is the stairs out. Just a exit in the middle of the floor to get out of the building. And here's a teleporter that takes you back to the main building. So this is basically I sort of designed it as a lecture hall where the recipients of the lecture, the students or whatever, just stand around, because why not? And you can set up your lectures here, and various equipment that's been left around. Another side desk for an assistant or a sound man. And this whole building is very irregular. Every corner meets at all different angles. See, there's 3 triangles and 2 squares around that meeting point. And you never put 2 squares together in this whole design. It's always separated by a pair of triangles. Pairs of triangles separating squares. You can see maybe the pattern here too, right? Squares surrounded by triangles. Squares surrounded by triangle type stuff. And yeah, even the outside walk follows the same pattern. I colored the squares black and the triangles white just to emphasize it. Got a little garden of colored flowers there. So looking back, that's the main base up there, and the reason it's called runway is because of the runway sticking out the side, just hanging over the air, with the runway lights that sequence. Whoops, yeah, there they go. Runway lights to show you where to land, and it's just a place to land for the building. The actual landing pad for people that don't need runways, you can use landing pads. The one over there. We got trophies here on proper trophies pedestals. A couple of trophies framing the doorway. And we're back to the teleporters. Nice little overview of that crystalline building down there. And off this away, we have the landing pad and the vaults in that direction, which is actually just through the building. We came in here into the teleporter. We got another short-range teleporter here. I'm not sure where that goes. Where does that one go? Oh, no. Oh, it just goes into the power station. We looked at that already. Just the other next floor up or down. I guess it's the floor down of the power station. Here we got the vaults. We got a few plants growing in the vaults too. A little waiting room for the landing pad, similar to the reception area for the runway. A big old plant that's growing on my landing pad. I actually put it there. So that's that. We've got all the exocraft pads over there. There's the crystalline building with a few plants around it. I've planted a few of these trees for cover on the building there. see the runway from this side. The the wiring for the runway lights is actually all exposed down here. I don't know if you can see it. You can see some of the switches and inverters and stuff that I used. Can't see the wiring as such anymore. Did I hide the wiring? I thought I left it exposed. But yeah, it just works on inverters and time delays for each section of the lights that cycle down here. If you can see some of the wiring now. If I go into wiring mode, let's see if we can watch it. Yeah, there it's turning blue, red, and then it should start turning blue from this end, one stage at a time. And it's just because the switches have a time delay between the inputs changing and the outputs changing. It's like a 1 second delay for each one, so that you can just invert the previous one and get I forget how exactly it works, but it seems to work. And they're all then just wired up. A fair bit of wiring under there, though. You see how the red ones turn blue? There's one where it stays red there. Oh, yeah, it turns blue. That's the one that links back from the one end back to the beginning again. It turned red there, see? And then it'll turn blue again when the blue sequence, the on sequence, it swings back. There's been it has had various behaviors. Used to sort of depend exactly when you load the render it in, and it would have flashing lights on and off, going and more often changing. Oh well. Could make that a whole lot more elaborate, I suppose, now, but don't need to. It's fine as it is. Okay. Get out of here. That was runway. The hexagon, I've showed some people this. We've got a 6-sided central building with a bunch of landing pads. Or need a warping song or something. Warping, warping around the galaxy. So here we are. It's a big empty room basically with, you know, some usual stuff. With doors all the way around, 6 doors that operate independently and proximity sensors. And landing pads, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Should be 9 landing pads in a triangular pattern. Let's see, nine pads that I put down around my hexagonal central building with 6 tunnels to access them, plus a full trade station down the hill there if you need more landing pads. You never know. So the main level is like this. Teleporters actually take you to the trade terminal station in case you need to sell or buy stuff. And then the other teleporter takes you to the actual tunnel. Actual tunnels take you out the landing pads, corridors. Little observation bubble on the end of that one. And they're all separated. I think they used to be. Well, they do get fairly close together here at this corner. And then, so it alternates between 2 pads on a corridor and just 1 pad on a corridor straight out. This one I had to excavate a little bit to make it safe to land there. Lands there even though there's some spikes trying to get at you. And a big old thing growing right in the middle. Little solar panels. Doesn't use much power, hey, just the just for the teleporter really. And a few lights here and there. And more decoration on the roof than there is in the main room. Put old candelabra plants and trophies out here. Excuse me. And the walkway around. A teleporter here again. That's what takes you to the station. And we go to the next one. Not getting many comments on any of this. Oh well. Hexagon, light fissures. You know what light fissures are. It's a planet full of light fissures. A favorite of builders for any time they want to beam a light or a rocket exhaust, they often use these things. big old one right here in front. Discoveries. 3 years ago, Sanity Assassin. Someone else actually discovered this system, or this world. I built here anyway. Tigress Nisha. I used to know her a little bit. That's maybe why. Light Fissure, Planet of Light. Discovered by Sanity Assassin. Larry Big Daddy. Larry Big Daddy. Larry Big Daddy. Tigress Nisha. So we've got the teleporter outdoors and a tiny 3-cube room with trade terminal, refiner, and food processor, and a large refiner. That's all I've got in there. Doesn't really even need power for that stuff. Battery must be a power hotspot out there. Yeah, I just got a single power generator on the hotspot. Oh well. That's a nondescript, non-interesting base, I guess, really. Other than the light fissures. Eisen Cobalt. This is the one that was crashing before this patch. It's not a particularly fancy base either. Yeah, really been 3 hours of this already? Oh, it's 1 o'clock. Moose has been streaming for an hour already. Okay, well, I'll show you this. This one used to crash every 3 steps. Like, I couldn't get this far sometimes without crashing. There's a save point there that I should be able to, yeah, save. Oh, the sound glitched out there. Could be the wind sound that was causing trouble, who knows. So I'll try saving it here, and I'm gonna shut down and go watch Moose play for the rest of the evening. I've gone an hour into his stream already. Magic Within, if you're still listening, and whoever else, Moose is lurking while he's playing, no doubt. And somebody else might be there. Moose Gaming, I'll see you over there. Bye now.